will give one example where pi appears out of statistics. You can take an experiment like flipping a coin and noting how it lands, heads or tails. You can conduct this experiment by flipping the coin multiple times in a row, such as 100 times. You can then take note of the number of times an outcome like heads appears out of all of those coin flips. If you repeat this experiment multiple times, you can graph the results to show how many times heads appears for each round of flipping. This experiment and many other related statistical experiments produce a graph called a normal distribution or a Gaussian distribution, or commonly known as a bell curve. This kind of distribution is very common in nature and statistics. We can take the shape of that graph and model it mathematically as a basic function called a Gaussian function. Well, it turns out that if you take that basic form of this function and calculate the area under that curve, the answer turns out to be the square root of pi. So we started out by flipping a coin multiple times across many trials, and that produced a graph which in its basic form has an equation with an area having the value of the square root of pi. How odd and astonishing.